and happen to be at the Monmouth rest area for a really good announcement that's going to positively impact daily travelers, residents, and tourists who come here alike, people who drive our Turnpike and Parkway for business or for pleasure, and quite frankly, something that's well overdue. When people travel on both these roads, Turnpike and the Parkway, they'll stop at places like this to get gas, they'll stop to get something to eat, they'll stop to use the facilities. And for a lot of these folks, their first impression of our state, if this is their first visit, is a rest stop on the Turnpike or the Parkway. Most of these facilities look old and outdated, and they look old and outdated because they are old and outdated. Most of them were constructed back in the 1950s, particularly the ones on the Turnpike, and quite frankly, for a long time, they needed to be modernized to present-day standards. So today I'm pleased to announce an agreement between the New Jersey Turnpike Authority, HMS Host and Sunoco that will enhance and improve food and service areas along both the Parkway and the Turnpike. Under the agreement, HMS Host and Sunoco will invest more than $250 million in capital improvements to the service area buildings and facilities at no cost to the Turnpike Authority, the toll payers, or the taxpayers. In exchange, we will extend our contracts to continue having them operate the food and fuel concessions on the Turnpike and the Parkway for the next 25 years. For its part, HMS Host will invest in 15 service area restaurant facilities and will construct 9 new restaurant buildings. Those will cost between $10 and $15 million each, in addition to refurbishing 6 other buildings at an average cost of around $4 million each. Also included in the capital investment is a rehabilitation of all of the restroom areas as well. The facilities undergoing major remodeling will have the front of the building removed. They're going to create a new, open, naturally lighted dining area, and new restrooms will be constructed so that the remodeled buildings will look and operate similarly to some of the newer buildings you have seen on these roadways, like the Grover Cleveland and the Atlantic Plaza rest areas. The Turnpike Authority Board of Commissioners is expected to vote in the affirmative on these agreements this month, and they'll become effective shortly after they're approved. The contract with HMS Host, as I said, is for 25 years plus a 2-year construction period. The contract with Sunoco is for 25 years. This agreement will provide drivers with the safest, cleanest, most modern highway rest stops up and down the Turnpike and Parkway without spending any of their tax or their toll dollars to get it done, while continuing to ensure that New Jersey has the most affordable fuel in the region for the next few decades. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to do a public-private partnership in the cause of replacing aging service area facilities, as old as the toll roads themselves, with newer ones that, quite frankly, the public needs and deserves.